Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Rebels taking on the Miami Marlins. And today's starting pitcher, Eury Perez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that reportoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
One down. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Noda.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Ryan Noda. That misses the zone. Ball 3. That one lifted to left. Marsh gets under it. And that'll do it. End of a half inning of play. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starter, Robert Gasser. What do we need to know here? Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And that misses. Ball 2. And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Tork to the plate.
The first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Way out front for strike 2.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
2 down, nobody on. Hauls it in to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. Here's a 2-1. Fly ball down the line. Casey on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
That is it.
Kyle McCann, the next to hit. Second inning here, no score. There's a swing and a drive. See you later. A solo shot. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. that one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Here's Elliot Ramos. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So digging in, Gene Martin. And that one is lifted in the air. Honeycutt on the move to the alley. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Angel Martinez now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. In the air, right field. Casey moving under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, William Clark.
That's ball 2.
Gasser making his first start of the year. And he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. And it is gone. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Vance Honeycutt, the next up for the Marlins.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one missed. Swings through it for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Agustin Ramirez getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground to short. Workman. And that will end the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. New inning getting started. Digging in, Gage Workman.
Gage Workman.
To the right side. Torkelson takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Jonah Patton. The 2-1. And misses inside.
That's inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. This one in the air center field. Honeycutt settles underneath it. And there are 2 outs. And you can sense the frustration. Cold streak continues. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And in one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
All over that one right
for the
there.
Rebels,
As soon as
the
that
first
one shot
baseman,
off his barrel,
Ryan
he was thinking extra
Noda.
bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Ryan Noda digs in now. And it's second.
Ball, that's outside.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And he's safe at first.
Up next
Now, this
for
is
the Rebels,
unfortunate because
the
it looked like it was going to be an awesome play,
Noda.
something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swinging a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. Back here in Miami, set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Marlins, number 13. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tap back to the mound. To first, 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Daniel Pierce.
Here's the second baseman. And he can't come up with it. Flips it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see
Up
today, but they
next for
still
the
get the
Marlins,
out.
The designated hitter, number 5, C.J.
Back to the top of the Miami order.
Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Got him swinging for the K. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Miami down in order, and it remains a 3-1. Back here at Lone
Leading
Depot
off
Park,
for Austin,
here's the catcher, Kyle McCann.
You know, this group of
that's out.
hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. 2-1 now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. Just a slow ground ball this time, but it kicks foul. Out towards right center field. Honeycutt under it. And there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. Here's the left fielder, Gene Martin. In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Austin, the right fielder.
Angel
number 3,
Martinez
Angel
will hit next.
Martinez.
The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Gone. Way up into the upper deck. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down. There's the shortstop at the plate, Gage Workman. Swing and a ball popped up. Has a beat on it. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-1. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
up
check out
for
the latest
Marlins,
news from
the
around the
first
league.
baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Ball to strike. To the right side. What a stop. Onto the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Owen Casey. Next up for the Marlins. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw, and he's got no chance. He's out.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here, and when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third, you feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
Stepping in, William Clark. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one hops against the fence. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now the center fielder, Vance Honeycutt. 1-2.
Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground at first, Noda. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Miami. They're down 5-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Miguel Feliz. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier Edwards. First offering, runner goes, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense, take it as a sign of respect.
Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 2 down, base is empty. Ryan Noda now at the plate. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. The Rebels. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Marlins, Brandon Marsh. Bounce to the right side. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Here's the power hitting catcher, Agustin Ramirez. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In plenty of time to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop. And that's ball four.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
2-1 now. That one fouled off. The Fish down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Marlins leave back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Mark Vientos, the next to hit. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And here's the catcher, Kyle McCann. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
1 down. Elliot Ramos getting ready to hit. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the left fielder, Gene Martin. Swing and a chopper out to short. The flip. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Now the Marlins manager out of the Jeremy Reyes taking over on the mound. On for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. It's 7-1. Runner at first with 2 away. Gage Workman will hit next. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And forget it. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. And they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back to the top of the order at the plate, Jonah Patton. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. The 2-round trippers in this inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Payoff pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying, and that's going to bang against the wall. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And here is Spencer Torkelson. Off the mark there. Ball 3.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Next one misses. Ball 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And it's second. On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. Abrams around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-2.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 7, William Clark.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Here's the center fielder, Vance Honeycutt. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Noda. 2 away now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate, and that is downstairs. 3-1. Out towards right center field. Patton on his way over, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Xavier Edwards.
Here's a 1-1. That's a little bit low. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ryan Noda now at the plate. And a 2-1 on the way. And a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for a strike. Adam Mazer on a pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats.
And that'll do it. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. That one misses.
That's ball four.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Now it's the shortstop.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 out man at first. Now it's the second baseman. There's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Hit in the air, center field. Pat under it. 2 down. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the DH, C.J. Abrams.
CJ.
The 1-1.
Abrams.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for Miami. They're down 7. Back here in Miami, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Number 78 getting ready to go. Fulton also throwing. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. So up next, Gene Martin. The count 2-1. Ripped to third and caught. It's been a tough stretch, no way around it, and today hasn't helped turn the page.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That's out number 3.
Now pitching.
Valente Beozo takes over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Just missing there. Ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. And it remains 2-2. To the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out. So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Owen Casey. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 1 away. William Clark digs in now.
The third baseman, number 7.
The 1-1.
William.
And it's fouled away. Got him. Now 2 out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So They haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That's ball
Fastball almost got him there. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. The Rebels out front. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set to start the ninth in this one. Gage Workman getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Jonah Patton. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out. So now with one away and a man at second. Now Xavier Edwards. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And it gets by him. Runner from second scores as they add on. Not stopping. He's going for three.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now here is Ryan Noda. Into center. Honeycutt makes his way towards it. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Brandon Marsh digs in now. That one finds the zone. 1-2. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Good eye right there. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
No, he's out.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Struck him out looking. Now only 1 out remaining. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Marlins down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, number 15. They're down to their final strike.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed.
Swing, and he popped it up. Noda. And that'll do it.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Ball 4, take your base. 3, out. You're out. 3, out, out. You're out. Out. 3, out. 3, you're out. Out. 3, out. You're out. Save. Out. 3. Ball 4, take your base.
For the Chihuahuas.
Out. 3,
Number 19.
3,
Aaron.
you're out. That's ball 4.
Or
3, first base. Out.
Now pitching for
Out.
the Chihuahuas.
Ball
Number
4, take your base.
37.
Ball 4, take your base.
Connor.
You're out. 3,
Windrest.
out. 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 3, you're out.
Now pitching for Albuquerque. Number 15.
Out.
Blake
You're out. Out.
Adams.
3, out.
Now pitching for Albuquerque.
You're
Number
out.
46.
That's ball 4.
Jeff
Out.
Friswell.
3, out.
Now pitching for Albuquerque. Number
You're out.
36. Darren
3,
Hurst.
Ball 4, take your base. Out. Out. You're out. 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 3, you're out. 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 You're out. Out. Ball 4, take your base. Take.
Now pitching, Reggie Delman.
You're out. Out. That's ball 4.
Now pitching, Luis
Out. Out.
Peralta.
You're out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. 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 3. 3. 3.
Now pitching, Sean Sullivan.
3. 3. You're out. 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 Out.
Now pitching, Valente Yoso.
3. Out. 3. Out.
Now pitching, Kurt
You're out.
Wiseman.
Out. Out.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
You're
number
out.
29, Johan Oviedo. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 75, Andres Munoz. Now pitching, Chase
3.
Sugar.
3.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Out.
number 56, Jeremiah Estrada.
Ball 4, take your base. 3. Out. Out. Ball 4, take your base. You're out. 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 3. You're out. That's ball 4. Out. 3. Out. 3. You're out. Out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. Out. Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching for the
Ow.
Space Cowboys, number
3.
56,
Safe.
Pearson. Now pitching for Albuquerque,
Out.
number 40,
Out.
Pearson.
Out.
Oh.
You're out. 3.
Now pitching
Ow.
for the Space Cowboys, number 25, Ken Reyes. Now pitching for Albuquerque, number 30, Carlos
You're out. Out.
Rivera.
Hey folks, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning
Leading
in.
off for Albuquerque,
We're in the 7th inning,
first baseman,
nobody out. Zach Kokoska now at the plate. And the 1-1. The swing, high fly ball to center field. Cole should have this one. And makes the catch. Now the left fielder, Jared Thomas. 1-1, here's the pitch. And there's the
Ball
ball. Hit hard on a line. 2 away now. 2 away here, nobody on. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Johnny Best.
Ball.
And we're getting an ABS challenge from behind the dish. Now this is lifted to center. And it drops in. That keeps the inning going. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, he easily steals the bat. And that's ripped for a base hit. As they throw up the stop sign at third. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Blake Wright will hit next. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to third, Amador. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Unsurprisingly, the crew chief has decided to delay the game. Some serious rain coming down, and based on the radar and my own amateur meteorological skills, I don't see this game resuming for at least an hour. Chances are these managers are going to have to make a move to the bullpen once
Now
we get
pitching
things
for
going again.
Out. 3. Ball 4, take your base. You're out.
Now pitching for the
Ready to get the 8th inning going. Jaron Williams
70,
getting ready to hit.
Mitchell Parker.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Cole settles under this one. Gets there. Got it. And now Cole Messina.
Ball.
With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. That's ripped towards center. And there's 2 down. And now, Robert Kalaz. Pitch misses there. And it's 2-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. That
Ball.
misses. And now 3-2. 2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top of the 8th. In the air to center. Cole coming on this one. And makes the catch.
Out. 3. Say 3.
All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Sam Antonacci getting ready to hit. And he delivers. Up the middle, gloves it. And now a jump throw. And they
You're
get
out.
the out. Nicely done. He's 2 outs away. Zach Kokoska now at the plate. In the air to the right, Fernandez settles under. And a couple of quick outs. Jared Thomas, the next to hit. And a high fly out to center. Cole moving under this one. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. 6-0 is how this one ends. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon.